Hello, killers and kitty cats. My name is TBSky, and welcome back to the Boss Designs of Dark Souls 2. So, last time, we ran into a tiger who tried to murder me, and as it turns out, if I had gotten that priestess eye key thing, then that tiger would have been invisible and would have definitely killed me, like, a lot more times than it did. Which would have sucked, but unfortunately, well, it would have been funny, actually, but we got a hold of the priestess eye thing, so now we're in this grand cathedral place, where I'm sure nothing untoward will happen at all. Hello? Hello? Hi. How you doing? With the tree root structure of this ice and everything, it looks like they've frozen the power of chaos in an effort to seal it away, maybe? And I guess because we're meddlesome idiots, we're gonna come here and unfreeze it. Talk. And cause trouble. Let's see.
To think Ava could be bested.
Yes?
Who are you?
I'm an idiot with swords.
This land is barren, cursed by the old chaos.
Yes.
It gave birth to atrocities, and the people fled in fear. Until our Lord, the Ivory King, came. My dear Lord, a most true king. It was with his magnificent soul that he built Eleum, Loyce, and contained the spread of chaos. But the chaos would not be sated, and the king gave his own soul. Inevitably, the king was drained of vigor and plunged into the chaos's heart. Eleum Loyce was frozen in time. Its leader lost.
Yes?
I remain here to contain the chaos, honoring my lord's wishes. Perhaps one day he will return. There is nothing here save that accursed flame.
I can probably kill that for you.
I have but one wish, that my dear lord might be freed from that unspeakable chaos. I haven't strength to help him myself, but perhaps one such as you, though I am yet to know your name, stranger. Will you lend me your strength?
Sure.
Kind visitor, I thank you. Let me open the path to chaos. And please, do all you can.
Oh! Boom! Sweet. Alsanna's seal is undone and the winds of Eleum Loyce have ceased. Wait, just how much ice did...
Faithful knights followed their lord into the chaos. But not one of them returned. The king's dutiful subjects waited patiently for his homecoming. But it was too long a wait to bear. The knights of Eleum Loyce await a new leader. One who will guide them into chaos.
Now, before we head in there... Yeah, see? That's quite a lot of ice that just got shattered. Oh, yeah. Yeah, all of the wind is gone. So a whole bunch of this area should now be accessible. There's a bunch of treasure chests around here and a mimic that need to... That we're just gonna need to grab that just real quick. Just... Like, if we're gonna go down and fight some chaos and stuff, then first, just gotta have a little something, you know. Okay, let's see what the ice reveals. I was right. The tower got opened. I don't think there's... Wait, no, there might be something up here. At least these girls don't, like, throw spells at me. They're just real stabby. I never went this way before. Please tell me there's not going to be, like, a snowball falling on my head. No? Okay, this looks like a Zelda puzzle. So we'll treat it like one. Hey! For once it worked! Is this the co-op area? Doesn't look like... Ah! A flexile sentry! I'll be honest, I was not expecting that. One more. There we go. Okay, so there's a flexile sentry here. And I guess this leads up to the platform where all the priestesses, whatever the hell they are. Yeah, that'll allow me to... And there's another one there. Because they're all gonna have... No, they're all gonna be stabby. Okay. Jeez. Cool with me. Garrison ward key. I'll just take that and leave. Bye. Right, and then this here, and then... Okay, so that drops us down. So let's go back. Yeah. Divine Blessing. Sorcerer's Twin Blade. Is that a Twin Blade that can be used as Sorcerer's Catalyst too? Yeah. Nice. I should probably hit a bonfire and repair my stuff. And a soul vessel. Nice. Lovely. Be wary of monster bleeding ahead. I can't take this. Okay. Is this the co-op area then? Whoa! What the hell are you? Sonic. Are those ice hedgehogs? Dun dee 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 dee. Ba da 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 da. Dee 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 dee. Come on! Oh, fuck off. I swung over it. Yeah, hello. Or are you gonna come down here and fight like a man? Oh. Okay, got rid of him. Guess I can't open that by pushing it. Ah, bonfire. Yes, good. Thank God. That's nice. That's something. Let's go back to Majula. The Garrison ward was built to confine chaos, and Eleum knights remain there today, waiting for someone to lead the advance on the swollen flame, faithful to the king's final orders. Wait, can I go there and get, like... allies? And now stairs. Maybe I can get up to that guy. Oh! Wait! No, sorry! Didn't mean to do that. Wretch. Keep moving. So is that thing gonna betray me all of a sudden? Yeah, there it is. I see you. Oh, the hedgehogs. Who is this guy? Girl? Who knows?
Sonic speed! Come on!
Well, I'm in trouble.
Come on! Sonic speed!
Yeah.
Speed! That was almost let's do that again
Okay.
sometime.
Hello again. I guess you thought you could pull the same trick off twice, huh? Right. Where the hell are they? I guess they went this way this time. They're waiting for me down here. Yeah, that definitely just looks like a bad idea. Okay, then. Right. As soon as I jump down there, something's gonna go terribly wrong. Oh! Oh, that's a covetous demon. And I bet that is gonna be down here too. Yeah, there he is. Thought I'd find him there. Oh, f off. And the worst thing is, I don't even think a Seed of Giants would make a difference here. Oh, no, 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 no! F you. F that demon. F your gorgeous little mother piece of garbage. Oh, I'm very upset right now. I'm genuinely quite angry. How the f do they have that much stamina? They can sprint forever. What the f is that f charging attack piece of mother little of I will intestines. I do think that charge attack is both in how well it tracks you and in how many times it does damage very, very quickly. And it feels like there's very little you can do about it when he doesn't stagger, ever. Anyway, that's enough out of you.
Sonic speed! Sonic speed! Huh. Yeah, Sonic speed!
Bone wheels.
Sonic speed!
Mamma mia!
Ooh.
That was almost too easy. Sonic speed! Sonic speed!
That's enough out of you. So, inactive golem, but that one over there is active.
Sonic speed!
So let's put a soul in that one and see what happens. He becomes an enemy.
Sonic
Good,
speed.
great. Right, so those golems come to life, and then they start trying to kill you. But if you hit them while they're inactive, you still do damage to them, I think.
Come on!
So what if I...
Sonic speed! Sonic speed! Sonic speed! Sonic speed! Come on!
Oh, I've just activated a million hedgehogs now. Okay. All right, that was my fault. That's fair. That one's fair. I did that to myself completely. Okay, so the up there doesn't activate unless you go and find him. We'll keep it that way for a bit. Ah, yes. Excellent. So I can cheese this area, basically, by just, like, by not engaging with the damn hedgehogs. And fighting the hedgehogs, like, away.
Sonic speed.
From inactive golems. $3,200 souls, though. That's pretty good. No items lying around here? Yes, there are. A Pharaoh's Lockstone. Neat. Okay, where's this gonna take me? Up. Oh, that gets me to the other side. All of that to get to the other side of the bridge. Is that it? Yeah. That's exactly it. Oh, I see that snowball up there. Oh, I see it. I see you. So can I push that down? Does that do something? I figured it would be a trap, but apparently not.
Come on! Sonic speed!
Oh, hey, one of those guys. Haven't seen those in a while. No, no healing. No healing for you. Okay, you then. Oh, hey, does that open a shortcut? Nice. Right. Whatever's in there better be worth all the hassle. Is that a person? It is. Ah! A knight of Eleum Loyce seeks the chaos. So did I just... Is he going to help me with a boss fight? Because that would be neat. So the only thing that's left to do here is to kill that one motherfucker. Uninterrupted. No demon to help him this time. Yeah, I see you. I see you healing. And again, I cannot break his poise. I have more healing than you do, I can guarantee you that. Off. Ah. Revenge. Anyway, now what do we do? I think there was some frozen stuff around, like, down the path from this place, too. And then there was this bonfire over here. Do I have the key for it now? It's the only key I've found, so... Might hope so. Please? Yay! Oh, thank God. Now then, this is where the coffins are. Wait, can I write down... Can I write down in a coffin? Okay. Whee! That's definitely gonna kill me. And now to kill the mimic. There we go. I forgot about that. They could do that thing. Oh, Katarina armor. Really? Oh. Good old bro. And some bright bugs. That's nice. Huh. Did the invisible dudes not respawn? I think I forgot to go down here the last time I was in this area. Yeah, definitely haven't been here yet. Ah! Okay. We can do that. Oh.
You'll go through the rain. Someday you'll feed on a
Tree frog. Hey, Elizabeth mushrooms. And shortcut, I guess. This opens up to... Yes, excellent. Cool.
So deal the trial to survive for the day we see new love.
Ring of Resistance. +1. Poison, Bleed, Curse, and Petrify resist. Yes, thank you. Good. I like that.
I give my life, not for honor, but for you.
Went a little bit too high for me there. Oh, dogs. Hello. Oh, lots of dogs. Oh, no. Go away. Huh, where's this place? That's new. Ooh, is this where I can get the goddamn elevator to finally... No? Okay. Is there another Eleum Loyce Knight over here? Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. I hate sorcerers. I hate... Magic is bull... Like, it's bull... It's bull how much damage it does.
Crime is the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream.
Okay, elevator, please. Where the hell is this relative to anything else? Oh, it's at the priestess's shrine place. Okay. Now, if I can activate the knight this time before the witch shows up. I can't. Okay. There we go. Whoosh. Castaway Witch Donna, huh? Cast away from what, I wonder? Hey, another Eleum Knight. Excellent. It'd be nice if they would help me during the boss fight. I would like that very much. Sup, my dude? Let's go fight a thing. I love your helmet. So can you find more than 2? Or is it just 2? No, wait, we haven't been to the inner wall. We haven't explored that yet. We just got to the bonfire because of going to the priestess thing, but we haven't actually been because there was the it's the thing with the golems, right? Like there was a bunch of yeah, there we go. There they are. No, 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 no! You, you.
Mamma mia!
You! Should have known. I should have known that the one time I don't check. So, silver hinges on the front is like the main thing. Hey, petrified dragon bone, isn't that nice? Symbol of avarice. Is that the helmet? Yeah, there it is. Headpiece depicting the avaricious creature that mimics treasure chests. Increases soul absorption and item discovery, but steadily drains HP. There's a curious tale of an incorrigibly covetous ancient deity. Clearly it has currency among some miscreants, so this would never have been crafted. Yeah. Okay. Well, there's an Eleum knight there. But this sure looks like a fight arena. Are you just gonna teleport away and be good? Yes? Great. Now then, what's up here? Because I heard noises. Oh! That just leads... Okay. That just leads back to the cathedral. And now I think we have explored the place fully. Oh, hey, look! Some dudes. You guys gonna help me out? Because that would be nice. Please? Or are you just gonna stand there and be useless? Well... Oh, good! Ooh. Oh, yeah, this is definitely... This is definitely the old chaos in exactly the way I think you think it is. Okay, let's get rid of you, shall we? If you'd please like to drop your shield for a sec. Although I'm happy just distracting you guys while the rest of them deal with you. Wait. Oh yeah, this would have sucked solo. Holy crap. Oh, more of them. Oh, good. So you have to be quick about it, in other words. So I guess the storytelling here is that these were knights that were corrupted by the old chaos? Oh, Jesus. Which explains why they never came back. And then as we go, as we defeat knights, we're sealing their doorways. I see, okay. One by one. Ow. Ah. But yes, do focus me. Focus me. Do that. It's good. Charred Loyce greatsword. Yeah. There it is. Have you got it? Sweet! So now I just have one friend left. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Is this gonna be the Ivory King? I think it's the Ivory King. Yeah, there he is, the burnt Ivory King. I see it. I see it. Whoa, okay. Fast fella? So at best, you can have one knight with you when you fight him by getting the other three. Although I feel like my knight friend there isn't gonna be surviving that much longer unless I get his attention away. Oh, shit. Okay, I thought he was targeting the knight. I was wrong. Ow. Well, if you're gonna... Oh, okay. That's not great. Not great news for me. No! No! You! That stabby shit. Like, get away from here with that. I'm getting some real Sir Alani vibes from this guy in terms of his moveset. Anyway, gotcha! Soul of the Ivory King. And this would be his crown. But yeah, this is definitely the old chaos. Chaos as in it Dark Souls 1 chaos. The Burning Abyss. Ring required ahead. Stay calm. The proud Ivory King was ever merciful and devoted himself to the protection of his great land until he was devoured by the flames of chaos. Crown. A heat lingers in the ancient crown. Far to the north, a king built a great cathedral to appease the raging flame. But when he sensed the degradation of his soul, he left without a word, leaving everything to Alsanna, who had, unbeknownst, found a place at his side. But these were events of long ago, and today no one even remembers the king's name. Yeah. Well. Here's hoping that seals the chaos. Hello. I fixed the thing.
You've granted my one wish. Now, I have no regrets. I was born amidst the dark, long ago, in the depths of the abyss. My father perished. The dark shattered into tiny pieces, one of which was me. How frightened I was. A frail thing, born from but a splinter of dark. I felt that I might simply disappear. I am, in fact, the incarnation of my father's fears. I saw that the king of this land was strong. I sought him only to sustain myself, to smother my fears. Now, I realize that he may have known all along. I was born of fear, and my Lord provided comfort. And so, here I remain, heiress to my Lord's wishes, watching over chaos until the end of time. The knights of Eleum Loyce were swallowed by the chaos, where their souls still remain. I pray for their deliverance.
But I still can't go up there? You couldn't, like, smash some of those little eyes. I just, like, there's clearly stuff up there. I want to see it. No? I guess you're just a dark spirit hovering in an eternal cathedral devoted to the love of your... Well, fair enough. So, I guess next stop is Seldora. There. Ultra Great Sword of the Ivory King of Eleum, Loyce, wield with both hands to realize its full strength. It is said that the Ivory King was once the highest-ranking knight in his home of Ferosa, famed for its god of war. After taking his crown, they say he was the first to swing his sword in times of need, be it for his homeland or for his people. It requires intellect, though, which is annoying. I don't want the intellect, but I do want the sword, so I'm gonna grab it. A charred great sword of the Knights of Loyce, its blade burned black by flame. These Knights of Loyce lacked all sense of self, and were driven only by the urge to expunge any who might disturb the flame, even former compatriots. Well, isn't that interesting? Oh, wow. Hey, oh, hello. Oh, okay. Does that kill his durability? Oh, yes, it does. But I gotta say, I like that. That is pretty cool. Cool sword. Not the one I'm gonna use, though. I like my swords to be a little more durable than that. Well, that was the Burnt Ivory King. A man who sacrificed himself for his kingdom, and who, depending on your perspective on the matter, may have failed or succeeded beyond anyone's wildest imagination. But that sort of thematic questioning is not for me to parse out. I don't really care about it. I like hitting things with swords. So, Future Sky, you come up with some smarty pants smart stuff to say to make people watch these damn videos so that I can keep hitting things with swords. Thank you very much, Paskyne. I promise I'll do my best. And since the Crown of the Ivory King is the last of the Dark Souls 2 DLC, I suppose it's time to talk now about what the DLC might mean. Vendrick, when he basically sends us on a further quest to collect the crowns, essentially frames the whole thing as a kind of lesson.
Seeker of fire, deliverer of crowns. What do you see in the flames? Find the crowns and your own answers. The crowns hold the strength of lords from times long past. Seek adversity, as befits you, seeker of fire, coveter of the throne.
By finding the crowns and seeing what happened to these other kings, it seems Vendrick is hoping that we will find some answers. Answers to what question? Well, that's kind of up to us to decide. And I suppose it's obvious to start with what all three kings have in common. First, that they are all fallen or broken or in some way failed or corrupted. And second, their relationships to the children of Dark. Of the kings, the one we know the least about is probably the Sunken King. We know that he made Shulva, and he made it to protect Sin, the slumbering dragon, and we know that he was slain by Yorg in his insatiable quest for dragon's blood, but beyond that, everything we know about him has to be inferred from the environment. We know that he was pious, that he believed deeply in the divinity of dragons. I mean, just look at the mural he put in the city. His defining quality from the kingdom that we observe, though, is that he's a protector, a defender, someone who built bulwarks against outside threats. He built the sunken city of Shulva entirely to defend one dragon, and his queen was an augur of wrath. The flip side of protecting something that you hold dear is taking vengeance when that thing is harmed. The old Iron King is a very different beast, quite literally. A man who became so enamored with himself and his pride and his accomplishments that he was transformed into Icarus Earth. More specifically, as we discussed in the episode about him, he was transformed into the devil, the very embodiment of the sin of pride. But it's lonely at the top. The pinnacle only ever has room for one. The flip side of that pride is solitude. As for the Ivory King, well, he was a brave and courageous defender of his nation. He built a grand cathedral atop a source of chaos and made his throne room the first line of defense against the evil that lies below. A great and compassionate warrior, in fact a pinnacle almost of what kingship can be. He falls to the flames in defense of his people, entrusting the further protection of his country to his one companion, his child of dark. And the dark mirror of all of that courage is fear. Vendrick himself says this:
Seeker of fire, you know not the depth of dark within you. It grows deeper still, the more flame you covet. Flame, oh, flame.
So the broader point of the DLC, at least as far as I can tell, is a cautionary tale about the things that lurk in our own shadows. The queens, the children of dark, are dark mirrors of their kingly companions. They are the flip side, the Jungian shadow, as it were. The children of dark are drawn to these kings because they see in them something that they desire. Alsanna desires a target against which to turn her wrath, and so the sunken king gives her something to defend. Nadalia desires companionship, and so she seeks out someone who is desperately lonely. And Alsanna, forever driven by fear, seeks out someone who can protect and comfort her. There is, of course, one more king and queen whose relationship we haven't quite teased out yet. But that, my friends, is the subject for a future episode. For the moment, suffice to say that the point of the DLC is to show us different kinds of kings and different ways in which they fall from grace as cautionary tales to inform our own journey towards kingship. So now, let's actually talk about the boss that we just fought, the burnt Ivory King. And here we are confronted once again with that perennial boogeyman of Dark Souls 2 character design. He's just a dude in armor. And once again, I hasten to point out that armor can in fact be a highly personalized thing, something that says a lot about the person that occupies it. For example, if you take a closer look at the burnt Ivory King's armor, you'll find that it is pretty much in its construction more or less the same as the armor worn by the Eleum Loyce knights that accompany him or join us in the fight against him. In this way, the king is associated with his knights, not as someone standing above and apart from them, but someone who is part of them, part of the same aesthetic tradition. And this extends even into his masked helmet, which has more or less the same shape design as the tall, slender-necked, slitted helmets that his knights are wearing. This, of course, reinforces what we are told in the lore, not only that the king used to be the greatest of the warriors of Eleum Loyce, that he used to be a knight himself, but also that he's quite a man of the people, a compassionate, kind, caring king who reaches out to his subjects, rather than, like the Iron King, setting himself apart from them. His helmet is interesting because it has a mask upon it and a crown-like structure emerging from the top, which invites us to consider two possibilities. Either that the kingly virtue that he lived under all of his life was a kind of mask, a false constructed identity that he put on in order to do his duty, which would certainly be a common application of mask imagery in character design. It usually means that a real, true person is hiding somewhere underneath beyond a projected image that they want others to see. And there can be some merit to that because he is, after all, the burnt Ivory King. He lost his battle with chaos. And as we know from the charred Loyce knights that accompany him, the chaos erodes their sense of self. It quite literally burns it away. So you might say that the weakness of the Ivory King was that he didn't have a strong enough identity to resist the predations of the power that he was guarding. On the other hand, though, the mask can also be taken to mean quite the opposite, because this mask is a self-portrait. It's the face of a man wearing the crown of a king. It's a statement of identity. One of the reasons why helmets tend to protect the face is because, of course, the face is vulnerable. Eyes are the window to the soul and all that. And so displaying the face is not necessarily a sign of weakness, but a sign of supreme confidence. This is who I am. No matter what else might happen, no matter what I go through, this is who I am. I am the Ivory King of Eleum Loyce, and though the fires of chaos may burn away absolutely everything else about him and rob him of all of his identity, that face on that helmet still remains. However burnt and charred he becomes, that identity never truly goes away. And seen in that light, I think it clarifies something about his queen consort. The burnt Ivory King didn't fail to protect Eleum Loyce from chaos. He went down there himself to appease it, leaving behind the one person who could possibly have the strength of will and character to keep him sealed down there forever. Alsanna. A child of dark, so driven by fear that she sought out the only person in the world who could possibly comfort and protect her, and loved him for it. It is the strength of that bond that makes her the perfect jailer for the chaos. The strength of her devotion to her lost lord that protects her from the power of chaos trying to eat away at her soul. And from that perspective, the burnt Ivory King never failed in his mission, never stopped being the perfect protector of his people. Though his body and his own mind may have failed, the strength of his identity as protector is what drew Alsanna to him in the first place. The strength of his identity ultimately became the thing that saved the world from the chaos of Eleum Loyce. Either reading of the character, I think, is interesting and leads to interesting discussions, and I'm not sure which one I would personally pick. The idea of love conquering all and becoming the force that ultimately holds back the chaos appeals to me on a purely sentimental level. I mean, who doesn't love a love story? But on the other hand, the idea of the downfall of the Ivory King being that he tried too hard to put on an identity that didn't really reflect who he was inside, i.e. he tried to be the perfect king protector even as his actual soul was eroded away by the power of chaos, also provides an interesting perspective on our own journey towards kingship, an interesting warning, perhaps, about how to approach and control the powers that come with that position. So let me know in the comments, I guess, which reading speaks to you more deeply. Hey, thank you very much for watching another episode of the Boss Designs of Dark Souls 2. As always, this series relies greatly on algorithm engagement blah blah in order to find an audience on YouTube because it's a 6-year-old game and it's the least popular game in its own series. So if you enjoyed the video, a hit of the like button, maybe leave a comment, maybe subscribe, maybe hit the bell icon, all of that helps because YouTube tracks how many people do those things and that's what determines, you know, algorithm black magic stuff. Outside of that, if you want to support the boss designs of Dark Souls 2 and the work that I do here on this channel, then Patreon is available for that particular purpose. I also have a merchandise store with a bunch of cool stuff on it. You can see that on screen right now. And I have a tip jar that is linked down in the description, which you can use if you just want to say, hey, I don't want to sign up for a Patreon or anything, but that was a nice thing that you did with the fighting of the king and funny text appearing on screen. Here, have $2 because of that. And if you want to do any of that, I'd be very grateful for the help. But if not, I still want to encourage you to, generally speaking, support content that you enjoy with direct contributions whenever possible. Because especially for smaller or niche content creators, that $1 donation, that little bit of pocket change that you've got lying around, can quite literally be the same as thousands of views on a video. And it makes a huge amount of difference, even if it doesn't feel like very much. And especially in times of global crisis like what we're living through right now, those small donations can make a huge difference for content creators in being able to do this stuff, like not even necessarily for a living, but just as a side gig that at least helps them pay the rent a little bit. So again, if there's online content that you enjoy, please consider supporting it directly with anything you can, whenever you can. Given the times we're living through, though, I won't blame you if you feel like maybe spending money on internet content is not the best use of your resources right now. So down in the top of the description, I also have a link to a page that will direct you to various bail funds and charities that are helping people who are impoverished, in need of healthcare, or currently trying to fight against the predations of police violence in the United States. Last thing I need to say before I let you go, if you haven't clicked away already, is that I also need to promote my second channel where I do a lot of Let's Plays and I play video games, and it's sort of the same kind of thing as the Boss Designs of Dark Souls, except without all the editing. In fact, if you want to see this episode of Boss Designs of Dark Souls before I edit it all to hell, and you want to catch me dying 1 or 2 extra times that couldn't quite make it in the edit, that's over on that channel as well. In addition to that, I'm playing Final Fantasy IX over there right now, as well as Legends of Runeterra every once in a while, Monster Hunter World, Iceborne, and The World Ends With You. So there's a whole bunch of content over there if you want to go and like, comment, and subscribe on that one as well. And if not, that's completely okay. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to wash your hands and have solidarity with those who are fighting to make the world a better place.